Hey twins, how's it going? It's Ashley from Serendipity Twin Flames Tarot. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is your energy update. For those of you guys who find yourself on a twin flame journey, welcome here. Congratulations. We're going to look at the energy between you and your twin, and we're going to see what's going on. If this reading resonates for you, do show me some love, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I also have another channel called Serendipity Tarot where I do love readings for all the zodiac signs. So I do encourage you to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And if you want a personal love reading, I'm available, okay? I also offer email tarot readings. So if you want a quick turnaround, you only have 1 or 2 questions, it's a great option. All right, and I have a sale going on over the next couple days. My oracle decks, my tarot decks are currently on sale, 15% off. So take advantage of the sale while it's available. So let's jump right in. Let's see what's going on with my twins out there. Clear messages. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. I appreciate your love and support. All right, we got mop. Sloppy mess. Okay, so you're dealing with someone who was reckless, who was sloppy. I'm getting that, you could have caught this person in many different lies, and I feel like they just made a mess. Okay, I'm getting like their love life was a hot mess, and I feel like, this is someone here that you're having to separate yourself from. Otherwise, you get caught up in their mess. So I feel like there was a lot of drama with this person. This is someone who may have had a lot of other people they were dealing with simultaneously, and it could have just been very messy, right? And so we have, sloppy mess, spilling, cleaning up. So now we have the energy of your person now wanting to clean up their reputation. I feel like this is someone who could be looked at in the whole community as someone who was a player, or, maybe they have a whole bunch of babies and children, or with different baby mamas, okay? Or this is someone who just, I feel like they did something here that they're not looked at in the best light, okay? And so with the sloppy mess and the cleanup, it's the energy of them now wanting to clean it up, now wanting to change the way people perceive them, change their track record, right? They've been going down the wrong path, and so now they're wanting to clean up. Now they're wanting to do better, okay? All right, we have the calculator energy. Financial strain, money problems, survival. So I feel like your person right now is in survival mode. Now you got this person thinking about their future. I do feel some of you guys, they could have been reckless with their spending as well. And now they're catching themselves in a situation where there's some financial issues, there's some financial troubles, okay? Especially if they have a lot of responsibility, right? They have a job, and they have children to take care of, children to care for. They have these bills, they have a car note, adult things. And this is someone who's now finding themselves like they're shortchanged, right? They don't have enough money to make the rent. This is someone who's constantly having to now work to make up for money that they may have spent or blown on things that they shouldn't have. I'm getting that they were not good at budgeting, dealing with someone who was not good. Reckless spending, may have taken expensive trips, vacations, spent their money on other people, and now they find themselves in a mess, but also with some financial insecurities. We have the lamppost. It says abandonment and neglect, okay? So your person abandoned the connection, okay? You're dealing with someone who decided, you know what, see ya, I'm not doing this anymore. It could have been like a last moment's notice. You didn't see it coming. It could have happened very abruptly. And so that's what was so devastating about it, was because, you felt like you and your person were in it, right? You felt like you guys were doing something great. You guys were accomplishing great things. Everything was going wonderful. And all of a sudden, it's like this person just left you hanging. Okay, they left you hanging, literally. I mean, I'm getting like they may have made plans with you and then just never showed up. You had expected to do this. You had all these ideas that you guys were going to, move forward and come together and make things happen. And then they just abandoned this connection. And they never gave you clarity. They never communicated anything to you. So you could have been dealing with someone who just ghosted you. I'm dealing with a ghost or silent, someone who just completely went silent, radio silent, and you didn't hear from this person. So a lot of you guys, I feel like this may have triggered your abandonment issues. Maybe you had some prior abandonment from past situations, maybe from a parent in the past. And so there's something here that is triggering, okay? It's triggering those issues, or they're coming back to the surface. And so that's what also made it very difficult. All right, we have the scissor energy. Scissor says cutting out, severing ties. So that's what you guys had to do. It's like the Three of Swords, right? You realize that this person isn't good for you. You're holding on to them. You're realizing that they're not doing anything for you, right? What's not helping you is in a way harming you. And what you're realizing is that you had to cut this person out. And a lot of you guys, you didn't know where things were going to go, you know, down the line. But in this moment, you felt you need to cut ties. So you could have considered your person very toxic. You could have felt like they just, again, they were just not benefiting you in the long run. So there's the energy of having to sever ties, cut, accept it as a loss. Three of Swords. Some of you guys, you decided to leave this person. Okay, I'm getting this could have been like an on and off situation, back and forth. They come back in, they apologize, they say sorry, and then they abandon you again. And a lot of you guys, you had to make that final decision. You had to say, you know what? Enough is enough. You took your scissor out and you cut them out. So a lot of you guys, you're in separation because there was some kind of abandonment, and there was someone here saying, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Okay, and someone gave up. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the smoke grenade, sabotage, explosion, smoke. We have the Nike sneaker, runner chaser, avoidant, dodging the bullet. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing. You know, you're dealing with someone who obviously really sabotaged a good thing. You guys had a lot going for this, in this connection. You saw great things with this person, and it's just like you got blindsided, right? All of a sudden there was a whole bunch of smoke and you didn't see any way forward. You didn't know what happened. Okay, and this is something here that could have been an explosion, could have been like a tower moment. Well, all of a sudden the tower came tumbling down and destroyed everything that you had built with this person. It was almost like you felt this, your twin didn't value you, didn't value the energy, the effort, the love you gave to this person. So I feel like this caught you off guard. This smoke grenade, it caught you off guard because you did not see this coming. And it was a straight sabotage. Some of you guys, you felt like this person was out to get you in the end. And they were very deceptive. Like you didn't see it coming. You would never expect your person to do this. And so, yeah, you're recovering. A lot of you guys are still recovering because the smoke is like still blinding you. Like you still are blinded to the fact that this happened. A lot of you guys are still in denial that this person did what they did. Okay? And I'm also seeing that this person still doesn't see it. It's like no matter how much you explain to this person, why did you deceive me? You sabotage this relationship. They don't see it that way. And a lot of you guys, you realize that it was a lose-lose situation. I can't keep arguing with someone like this who doesn't see how they hurt me. Because a lot of you guys, you were devastated. You were so hurt. All right, so we also have someone here with the Nike sneakers. Maybe this person is an athlete. Someone may like to wear Nikes. We have the runner chaser, avoidant and dodging. Okay, so we have someone who's like literally avoiding you, right? They did something wrong. They know they did something wrong, because they're running away. Only person who runs away, actually, you know, someone who runs away is obviously giving it away. They did something wrong, and now they're trying to flee the scene. And so you're dealing with someone who has been running away from you, running away from this connection, what it really means, okay? This is someone who is avoidant. They're avoiding any type of conversation about what had happened, okay, with this tower moment, with this smoke grenade. They don't want to talk about it. And that they don't want to, you know, they don't want to take accountability for what they did. They know they're wrong, but they're not admitting to it. And so with a situation like that, a lot of you guys, it's like you just pull back, you cut out. You decide, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. So that is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what other messages we get. I'm going to get the romance angels after this one. Okay. All right, we have power. So there could have been some power struggles here for sure. And I think that when you guys pull back, when you decide, okay, enough is enough, I can't do this anymore, you're taking your power back. So a lot of you guys is telling me that there's something about you growing and, you know, standing up for yourself and stepping into that power. Because a lot of you guys, you could have been afraid to call this person out or tell them about themselves, tell them how wrong they were, afraid that they go, you know, throw a temper tantrum or they get angry. But a lot of you guys, you're stepping into your power, and you're taking your power back by taking a step back. Okay, so that's a very important thing because that's a very empowering card, very empowering energy here. All right, we have the extremes card. Yeah, I'm getting your person. I'm getting someone here who got upset. When they got upset, they really got upset. I'm getting like extreme, like highs and lows. So when your twin was mad, they were really mad. And that's someone that you didn't want to be around. It's someone that you may have felt, this person is not stable. Okay, you may feel like they would endanger you in some way, but I'm getting with that extreme highs and lows, ons and offs, ins and outs. I mean, this is someone here that you had to be careful. You had to kind of like walk on eggshells with this person. Okay, and I think that it was very difficult to deal with someone like that who was extreme. And also when I'm getting with extreme, it's like you felt one way and they felt a completely different way. Right? It was like extreme. You guys were like polar opposites. And so with that extreme energy, there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of tension. There was a lot of rivalry and, you're out to get me. And how could you say that? How could you hurt me? It's so mean. It's so, and so there was really extreme. And a lot of times your person didn't realize how extreme they were in their thinking, in the way that they express things, the tone of their voice. Okay. All right, any other messages? We have pleasure, okay? So I'm getting the energy of your person right now is definitely, thinking about the past moments, the pleasurable moments with you. I'm getting the energy of your this is someone who is thinking about how good of a time they had with you. So it could have been like a sexual time. This is about someone here who's also thinking about just themselves, thinking about how you can pleasure them, how other people can play. I'm getting the energy. This is someone who's very selfish, right? They think a lot about you, about how, maybe how you please them, but it came down to them, right? It was all about them. What can you do for me? And I also feel like it's what got this person in trouble. Right? The fact that they could have sought out passionate type of connections, right? All about pleasing themselves. And a lot of you guys is a very, very selfish individual because at the end of the day, it was about fulfilling their selfish sexual desires. Okay. That's what I'm feeling here for a lot of you guys, especially with the extremes card. Okay. I'm just getting like a very passionate individual, but, passionate, not in a good way, right? It's okay to be passionate, but passionate to the point where they put their own passion before everything else. So everything else didn't matter to them. All right, so we have, let's see. We have the masculine here. We have the resistance card and we have peace. Okay, so definitely divine masculine energy is showing up in the reading today. It's very strong and it's coming out in reverse. So I'm getting like this is someone who's strong and wrong, right? So you're dealing with someone who is they're resistant, right? We have someone who's resisting quite a bit, but not making good decisions, right? When they're reversed, they're acting out. They're not making good decisions. They're not showing up the way you need them to show up. They're not taking leadership of the connection. This is like the emperor in reverse, right? Someone who is controlling, right? They could be reckless with their words. They can say hurtful things. They could just not really respectable at all. So you're dealing with someone who's very difficult to deal with, difficult to talk with. They don't see things from your perspective at all, and they're not aware of themselves. They're kind of just talk and they're not aware of what they're saying, how hurtful it can be at times. So yeah, I'm getting this as someone who acted very out of character, very unruly and very difficult. We also have the resistance. So, this is like that energy of pulling away. So the runner chaser energy, right? We have the Nike sneakers and we have the resistance. So this is someone who ran, right? When there was something here they had to take care of regarding you, they had to respond to something, they had to, maybe you confronted them about an issue, they ran away. So you had a lot of resistance in this connection. And this made it very difficult for you guys to have, harmony, peace and harmony in this relationship. Because it's like no matter what you do, you would come forward and, you would say, hey, I'm sorry for doing this. And, maybe you apologize for something just so you can kind of like Squash it, right? Squash, make sure you guys are not in conflict with each other constantly. And this person still, they wouldn't admit their wrongs. So a lot of resistance here, a lot of resistance, and resistance in doing the right thing, resistance in committing, resistance in, again, being accountable for something they've done. So I think a lot of you guys, you may have done things to please this person. You may have gotten to a spiral of doing things just to make this person happy, just to make them smile, just so that you wouldn't have to deal with their attitude or being upset or temper tantrums with extreme energy, okay? You did whatever you had to do to keep peace. Peace. So I feel like a lot of you guys, that's what's important to you. Peace, harmony, right? Be in this place where you are aligned with your higher self, right? There's no fighting and constantly bickering and conflict and, so a lot of you guys, you're in this place of peace. A lot of you guys, because you're in separation, you're finally at peace because you're not with this person. And now things are calmer, right? You're actually now focusing on yourself. You're grounding yourself. Some of you guys are very spiritual. You're meditating. Peace is also coming when you're going within, right? The Hermit, Four of Swords. You're resting, you're recovering, you're regrouping. Especially after Tower moment. There's no peace when you have this smoke grenade going on. There's no peace. There's a lot of instability, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of hurt. So you finally have peace again in your life. All right, so let me see what else we need to know. I'm going to get the Romance Angels. I haven't used this one deck in a while. Okay. Messages for my twins. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Okay. Very soon, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there's something about this person having to make a decision. Both of you are having to make a decision. Let's not put all the power in your person's energy, right? It's not all up to them. You have a decision to make too about this connection. Where does it go now? What does it look like? Where are we going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? So a lot of you guys are having to decide what you want and make it very clear to the universe. Tell the universe what you want. Don't just say, oh, bring back my twin. No. How do you want them to come back? If you want them to come back and you think that they can change, how do you want them to come back? Loving and compassionate and family oriented. And, how do you want them to come back? What would that look like? How would they make you feel? Right? So decide on what you want. All right, we have released your ex card. The time has come to clear your energy. I'm getting some of you guys that could have been someone that they were holding on to. Could be a third party, could be a karmic. I'm feeling someone may have had an ex in the picture and it could have been creating blockages, okay? We have that sloppy mess. So I do feel other people were perhaps involved and it could have been a past lover or romantic partner. It could also be someone that this person was just fooling around with, dating, entertaining. It says someone has to release their ex. Someone has to release this third party because that is bringing complication. That is making things very difficult in this connection here, okay? All right, it says love yourself first. We have forgiving and learning. So love yourself first. This is about self-love. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It don't even matter about being romantically attractive. You guys are having to love yourself first because that is a lesson you're having to learn. Because that's what comes first. You don't experience love from other people until you experience love for yourself, okay? Love comes from within. The happiness comes from within, right? So you're having to love yourself first. That is one of the lessons you're having to learn on this twin flame journey. Respect yourself, self-worth, self-love, okay? And you guys can do that in so many ways. Just putting yourself first, setting high standards, expectations, right? Taking care of yourself. Scheduling me time, right? Friday night, me. Me, myself, and I. Where you just have time to just drink tea and take a little salt bath, watch TV, do something that you enjoy. Dance, walk around your neighborhood. Love yourself. You carve out time for everyone else, your family, your friends, this person, you go above and beyond. But now do things that make you happy. Another big lesson is forgiving, okay? A lot of you guys are being taught how to forgive because I feel like whatever you've gone through, it was very difficult and you may struggle with forgiving. Let's be honest. It's hard to forgive people who've done us wrong. And so your twin could have certainly done a lot of things wrong. But part of the lesson is forgiving yourself for not seeing the red flags, forgiving yourself for not leaving sooner, forgiving yourself for some of you guys, you allowed them to treat you that way, right? You enabled them. Forgive that. Forgive yourself for doing that. Forgive yourself for allowing them to take advantage of you. And then forgive this person. Forgive them for they were ignorant, for they were hurt, for they were damaged, right? And as you release and heal the past, okay, by forgiving, you experience more love in the present moment. So that's what you guys want. You want more love. Yes, you want your twin to return, but you want love, right? And so a lot of you guys are being asked to release and heal and let go of what happened here, okay? Let's get some more messages. I'm going to jump into the tarot real quick. This is your reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Messages for my twins out there. Oops, what's this? The Queen of Swords in reverse. So someone is afraid to talk to you because they feel like you're going to be off with their head. There's the energy of someone being cold, being, and this could be the way your twin perceives you. They could see you as being very angry with them. Like you don't want to talk to them. Some of you, I'm getting someone block the other person, decide don't call me no more, erase my number from your phone. Could have been a nasty argument between you and your twin. And it's telling me someone is afraid to now reach out. Someone's afraid on how to initiate the conversation and communication here. Temperance, so someone's being patient. Temperance is Sagittarian energy. Someone is being patient, deciding, you know what, I'll wait. I'm going to wait for things to calm down. I'm going to wait for a better opportunity to come back in. So we have the energy of waiting, not rushing it. But while you're waiting in separation, you're working on yourself, right? You both are working on yourself. You're going within, you're healing, you're recovering from this difficult event. King of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see your person has a lot of love for you, but they really struggle with showing it. And so you're dealing with someone who just did not know how to love you. Maybe you had different love languages. This could be someone who was manipulative with their love, may have given it to a lot of other people, and you didn't feel love. You didn't feel cared for and valued. So this is someone who may struggle with showing love because they didn't have love for themselves. So that's also something they're having to learn. Love yourself first. Some of you guys, you both have a lot of the same lessons to learn, but it may have manifested in different ways in your life. The Tower, this healing. You're still going through a tower moment. We have the smoke grenade. This is the disaster, right? This is sparking some kind of awakening within you. The Tower is abrupt. It happens, again, out of nowhere. You don't see it coming, blindsided, sabotage. That's something you're recovering from. And this is still something that's going on, but you are making progress. We have the death and ending of a cycle, Scorpio energy. So there's an ending that's taking place. This is all happening for a reason. We have a cycle here. And the ending talks about transformation, change. And that's what's needed. Your person needs to change their ways, changing their ways of operating, behaving, looking at this connection, treating you. Has to change. We also have the Empress in reverse. So again, you felt undervalued. You were the Empress. The Empress is loving and nurturing and loyal and giving. And you felt you gave to this person, and you just felt like they just didn't see your love, your beauty. They didn't see your true worth and value. And so the Empress wasn't treated right. Libra energy. We have the Page of Wands here, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm seeing is that there's still two people. Some of you guys are still a third party, and that's where we have release your ex. In order for your person to come back and have a reunion, some of you guys, you really want a reunion with this person. It's telling me that while it's not impossible, your person has to change the direction that they're going. Page of Wands. They have to change the direction they're going. They're coming in with this passion, as that's the only thing that's important to them, but they're needing to release someone. It could be this Queen of Pentacles, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it could be this Empress, which can sometimes be a mistress coming out in readings. You know who that is. Some of you guys, they may have to release hurt that they've experienced from a mother figure, okay? It could be a mother, an aunt, cousin, but it also could be a third party, like a romantic person or passionate connection that they have. Someone has to go. in order for this to transform and your person to do the right thing by you and by the connection, okay, to have a successful reunion. So that is what I'm seeing for my twins. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I wish you all the best. All right, I'll be back soon. Take care.